You're right. Just quickly, for those of you that were at the last Jam event, you know what's going on, but I run a children's charity in Uganda, and they've made you lots of nice things if you want to have a look later on. Basically, a couple of years ago, I was in a car crash, but it was fine, I was cool, but I got loads of compensation money out of it. So this summer, I was like, I don't want to say it, YOLO! And I went travelling, and I did my thing, and I also saw my kids, so that like levels it out. But I went to 3 different places, and did some poetry on these places. Okay. Dust motes swell around my eyes and coat my clothes in a burnt brick brown. Taxis scream past my toes and bodas narrowly avoid my cabina. The sun beats down on children's smiles, reflecting a certain content that can only be achieved by knowing nothing else. Ignorance is bliss. Open palms beckon me to share a lunch of steaming posher and beans, and chairs are offered wherever I stand. Pedestrians may as well be horizontal on the roadside, they are that laid back. Cyclists with loads larger than cows push through traffic without a care. Death is laughed at and life is embraced. The babies here are silent, sleepy. The peace is only broken by the cry of the cockerel or the choir-like rhythm of frogs at night. I had to stop writing there because this lady sitting next to me gave me her baby as she jumped off the bus for a piss, so that's as far as I got on that one. The next place I went was your lads' holiday, but I don't really have like lads, so we went away as like mates, and there was a good group of us. And we hit up Cyprus, which was cracking. The constant cry of crickets catches my ear, drums a beat to the summer sun, throws my thoughts into oblivion of the sea that screams back at me, chill. Let your gut hang out and your hangover hover over the floor. Grab breakfast, don't eat it and order more. Travel halfway across the world to try the local bangers and mash. Lose your cash as you and her or him skinny dip in a sea, not caring where it's been. Let the surfers stop the sewage, the parents stop the fun. Let the kids stop the waves as you rotate around the sun. Let your mind soar into the whispers of clouds and the warm breeze call the sounds of summer. Let the splashes of the pool make tidal waves for dragonflies, battle through the sun as you await the night. Let the aircon that's colder than ice splice through the hairs on your arms, stand into attention as you forget to mention you left your key under the sunbed, and your sleepy head shakes off a fly that buzzes to the beat of Cyprus. Yeah. It wasn't like a typical lad's holiday. You're writing poetry by the pool. I just had to say that one. Okay, this last one is called Fuck My Life. They just deteriorated like throughout the holiday. Okay. We booked our flight 3 hours before it flew. YOLO, we screamed at trying something new. I threw my things into my YOLO bag as my bank account grimaced at the abbreviation it wished I'd never had. Resting our tired eyes against windows, against the inches of plastic glass, topping stories of each other on our YOLO past, looking out across a city shrouded in sunshine and flooded in right angles and parallel lines. Who knew something man-made could seem so naturally sublime? On second thoughts, I thought Italy was the only place with canals, gathering images of gondolas packed like sardine crowds. What do we know about the geography of Europe? We're seasoned travellers, but we refuse to explore our own doorstep. Who knew our neighbours' gardens would be so beautifully well kept? 4 nights came and 3 days passed. We met Mario on the bridge under a night of no stars, pulling the same powder from different pockets, sheltered by passing cars. We convinced him this visit wouldn't be our last. YOLO, we screamed at the glass in our feet. YOLO, we called to the cyclists on the street. YOLO, we cried to the riverboats of the night. YOLO, we whispered to our livers as they put up our fight. You know what they say when in Rome, or Amsterdam for that matter. So we rented our bicycles, not knowing any better. Almost got run down as we weaved our way through the clatter of this organised town and its trams that scattered us from each other and left our minds in tatters. We found each other at night. amongst a sea of red lights and window-like frames illuminating their prize that called out to us with a finger of lust. Their sparsely clad hips would shudder the glass as they thrust, and all that's taboo has been dusted off with a must, placed on display and not left to rust. And all those that YOLO seek comfort from this, a few minutes or glances of intimate bliss that is shared through the nation and throughout the night, but not shared with us. I won't fuck my YOLO'd life. Cheers.